A little bit about education, and we spotted something on DNAinfo.com. Julie Shapiro, welcome back.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Julie, this is obviously most parents concerned about the quality of their elementary school, especially the public schools, the competitiveness of it. Test scores come out. Yeah. Tell us what you reported on this week and how one manner is giving, I guess, parents a measure to see how their schools fare up.
Well, there are a lot of different ways of deciding which school is the best. We looked at one very specific metric, which is the percentage of fourth graders at each school who passed the new harder English language arts test this year. Now, across the city, less than 30% of kids passed this test, but at some of the schools we found, more than 90% of the kids passed it.
Okay, now you tell me about this accountant who's kind of looked at this measurement.
Sure, Tom Goodkind, he's a Lower Manhattan accountant with a lot of experience, and he's been pulling the data that the city gives out about the public schools for years to create this ranking, because the city puts out so much data, but he's sorting it and sort of putting it into a format that creates this ranking to make it easier for parents to use.
Okay, all right, good. Now, it surprises and no surprises. I mean, on the one hand, some of the schools that we've kind of heard about in the past still come out fairly high on the list.
It's true. A lot of the very top schools were gifted and talented schools where you have to take a test to get in. So it's not a surprise that some of those schools like Nest, Anderson, Lower Lab did very well.
Okay.
But there were also some schools that are zoned neighborhood schools like PS 199 on the Upper West Side, PS 39 in Park Slope. They accept everyone in the zone who shows up. So they just have a very strong academic program, and they rose right to the top too.
Okay, and I read some comments from parents again with these tests coming out, concerned that teachers will now teach to the test. That's the ongoing dialogue now in New York City education.
It is quite a concern because everyone wants these test scores to improve, but how do you do that? And do you do that by teaching to the test? Do you do that by doing something else? Everyone's trying to figure it out.
Okay. I'm looking for many measurements as parents make these decisions about where to send their kids. All right, Julie, thank you. Good to see you again.
Great to see you, too.
Okay, good.